It's been a great rookie class this year, with lots of players even picked from outside the lottery looking like they have star potential. In fact, there are quite a few undrafted players who I think have a great shot at being high quality NBA players, with some making me question how were they even passed up in the first place. So, let's go over 5 of the best NBA rookies that some of you guys may not know about. And very quickly before we get into it, if you want to see more interesting NBA content just like this, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, as I really do appreciate all of your guys' support. So first up, we have Jordan Caroline. Since returning from his foot injury, he has been one of the most underrated players on the Lakers G League team, and I definitely think he has a real shot of making the Lakers roster next season. Caroline just turned 24 years old this month, so he is pretty old for a rookie, but he has still shown flashes of being a good role player in the NBA. He's a 6'7" wing who can shoot the 3, and he can really help spread the floor for LA. He's shooting 41.9% from 3 on the season with the South Bay Lakers, and this would be the main asset he would bring to the table for the Lakers main team. If he gets a chance with the big team next season, his shooting could help make him a great option on kickouts when playing against guys like LeBron and Davis. I'm also really intrigued by his great rebounding ability for a wing, as he is averaging 7.5 rebounds in only 20 minutes per game. He's aggressive on the glass and is surprisingly good on the offensive boards, and his rebounding ability reminds me of another guy his size, like PJ Tucker. I think Caroline can become a solid 3D wing who hustles on both ends of the floor in the NBA, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye out on his development over the rest of the season and into the summer as well. Next up, I have Nosa Reed of the Minnesota Timberwolves. The undrafted big man out of LSU has been seeing rotational minutes with the Wolves this season, and he has been very productive when he plays. He's averaging 8.5 points, 2.7 rebounds, and 0.9 assists in only 13.2 minutes per game, and he's been a scoring machine. He's averaging 23.3 points per 36 minutes, and while he hasn't been the most efficient, he's displayed a versatile scoring skill set. He's good as a roll man, can score on post moves, and also has a nice looking 3-point set shot. His offensive game is actually very similar to Karl-Anthony Towns, and I wouldn't be surprised if Towns has been a huge part in his development so far. Once Nosa Reed gets used to playing against the bigger and stronger bigs in the NBA, I think we'll start to see his shooting percentages start to go up. Also, his defense has looked promising at times, even though he's been foul prone as well. He looks like he can become a solid rim protector and has displayed good verticality on some plays, and we'll see if he can get his fouls down as the season goes on. Overall, he's just a super fun guy to watch, and I would love to see the Wolves give him some more minutes this season and in next season as well. So next up, I have Kenny Wooden of the New York Knicks. He's been a highlight reel in the G League this season, as he's an uber athletic big man who looks promising on both ends of the floor. He's had huge dunks and looks great as a rim running big who also gets easy points on putbacks. All of this has allowed him to shoot 66% from the field this season, and his offensive game is very similar to Mitchell Robinson's. On defense, we've seen Wooden get some insane blocks where he just catches the ball in the air, and he's averaging an insane 3.4 blocks in only 24 minutes per game. He looks like a terrific high energy big man on both ends of the floor, and I think his athleticism and style of play should translate very well to the NBA level. The Knicks recently signed him to a 2-way contract, and he could get a big opportunity if New York sees some injuries in their front court. Now next up on this list, I have Clemons of the Houston Rockets. The speedy point guard has played very well when he gets minutes in the crowded backcourt for Houston. With the injury to Eric Gordon and Westbrook rest game maintenance this season, Clemons has provided Houston with a scoring punch off the bench in many games. He has a nasty handle and can get to the rim in a hurry, and his 3-point shot has looked very good as well. While he's definitely undersized even for a point guard, he's still a decent defender with playing the passing lanes well and having great anticipation on strips. I think Clemons can become a potential spark plug 6-man for the Rockets in the future, and he's been a steal for Houston after going undrafted in this past year's draft. And finally, to round off this list, I have Norvel Pelle of the Philadelphia 76ers. He's a fan favorite in Philly, and he has a similar game to Wooten, who we just talked about earlier. Norvel is a high energy big man, and he's been very effective when he gets minutes for Philly. He's averaged 1.4 blocks in only 10.8 minutes per game, and he has showed flashes of being a good backup to Embiid and a great rim protector at the NBA level as well. However, the Sixers have not converted Pelle's two-way contract yet, and once that expires, it has been rumored that many teams are interested in adding the big man to their roster if Philly doesn't re-sign him. It's definitely going to be interesting to see what happens to Pelle once his contract is up, but I definitely think he can stick to the NBA given from what we've seen so far from him this season. So that's a wrap. Thank you all for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video and want to see more daily NBA content just like this, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and also be sure to turn on post notifications so you can stay updated on when this video will be coming out. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram and hit me up if you want to talk about basketball or business. Just drop a comment down below on my photo or DM me, and I'll definitely try to get back to most of you guys there. Drop a comment down below on which rookie has surprised you the most from this list, or were there any rookies I missed? Let me know down in the comments below. As I do read all comments, I'm definitely interested to see what you guys have to say here as well. So with all that being said, once again, thank you all for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Peace.